Hello folks, in this guide for AVOWED, we will be covering the best gear to be acquired within Galawain's Tusks. We're covering all unique weapons, armour, clothing, trinkets and rings, as well as all of the Galawain Fragments, where to locate the Galawain Shrine, and all of the Corrupted Adra and Adra Ban locations. There is a lot to cover here, but I've streamlined the entire region, so this guide is best followed from start to finish, or you could just cherry pick the gear you want for a specific playthrough. For those who are cherry picking, if the timestamp doesn't immediately start with a map location, then the unique item is most likely dungeon based, and you will need to backtrack 1 or 2 timestamps for the initial map location. Otherwise, I've done my best to add map markers to as many timestamps as possible. I can't help but include spoilers, but I will forewarn throughout on any potential spoilers for specific quest lines or areas, and I'll do my best to keep it to the point. There's a great deal of nuance within AVOWED. Multiple quest lines can reward different unique rewards, and not every single one of them will be obtainable on a single playthrough. Additionally, a handful of these uniques are also missable. Perform the wrong action or make the wrong choices, and they will be lost. I've done my best to weed out these differences, and I will explain more as and when we run into them. But other than that, let's get started. Our first location in this region is marked right here on the map. Here at this tower, you'll find these NPCs. Once they're done speaking, go ahead and collect the Warden's Warding side quest from this NPC here. Once done, speak with the other NPC and he will have Cruel Command, Sky Mother's Embrace and 2 pieces of Adra Ban for sale. Next, follow the path on screen upstairs to locate this key. Next, head back downstairs and unlock this door to find a chest with the Sentinel Boots inside. Our next location is not far from the last, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll simply find this note, which will begin the boundaries of Antiquity side quest. This doesn't reward any unique items, but it is on the way. Our next location is the island to the west, marked just here on the map. Starting from the previous location, begin following the path on screen.
Make out wagon tracks. Take him down. Oh no, you don't. Point for me. The way across from here.
Eventually, you'll locate some NPCs related to the side quest. From this location, begin following the path on screen again.
Settle, you got it.
Eventually, you'll locate the first Galawain Fragment, sitting just here. Next, begin following the path on screen once again. Once here, you can continue to progress the side quest, which should clear the corruption in the nearby bodies of water. Next, locate this chest right here with Magic Mistol inside. Next, either before or after progressing the side quest further, from this location, begin following the path on screen.
Aye, aye. Let's go. Take your best shot.
Eventually, you'll locate the ancient memory within this region, and within the tree beside it, you'll also find Sheda Subi. Our next location is all the way back over at the Warden's Tower, marked just here on the map. Once here, begin following the path on screen. Once defeating the enemies in this location, you'll find a chest sitting right here with the Shadowdancer boots inside. Next, begin following the path on screen again. Here, you'll find this chest with the Berserker's ring inside. Next, follow the path on screen yet again to locate the Strangled Adra right here. Upon interacting with this, you will be rewarded a single piece of Adra Ban. Our next location is north of the last, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find this NPC, who will have a Cure for Revenge side quest available.
Careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one.
Our next location starts from the last, marked just here on the map. When ready, begin following the path on screen. Once inside of this cave, you'll encounter these two NPCs. If you decide to kill Grak, then you will receive Limb-Taker as your reward. If you instead decide to cure him, you will eventually receive Stoneheart as your reward.
And maybe don't...
Our next location is east of the last, marked just here on the map. Once arriving here, resolve the situation however you like. Once done, locate this lockbox sitting right here, with a piece of Corrupted Adra inside. Next, follow the path on screen to locate the second Galawain Fragment, sitting just here. Once retrieving this, follow the path on screen to progress the main quest. Our next location is not far from the last, marked right here on the map. Once on the main road here, follow the path down until the rocks no longer block the edge. Follow the path on screen to locate this chest with the scout's reach inside. Our next location is just slightly north, marked right here on the map. Once here, speak with this NPC to receive the Home for Outcast side quest. This does not reward any unique items, but it is very easily completed. Next, follow the path on screen to locate this small lockbox. Inside, you will find a single piece of Corrupted Adra. Our next location is south at the Outcast Cave camp, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find this enemy camp. Once dealing with the enemies, follow the path on screen to this banner location and this chest, which does contain the Berserker Boots. Our next location is west of the last, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find Amalia's camp. For the sake of this guide, you will want to engage her in combat and defeat her. Once you have defeated her, take the key from her corpse.
Not bad, Mari.
To unlock the nearby chest, which contains the Berserker Scale. Our next location starts from the same as the last, marked just here on the map. When ready, follow the path on screen.
This place is coiled and ready to strike. Be ready for anything.
Once at this shallow puddle of water, on the other side, you'll locate this small lockbox with the Ring of Major Deflection inside. Our next location starts from the same as the previous, marked just here on the map. From here, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate this room. Behind this table, you'll find this hidden button. Once pressing this, head into the now unlocked chamber to locate this chest with Time's Tarnish inside. Our next location is very close to the last, marked right here on the map. Once here, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate this chest with the Berserker Gloves inside. Our next location starts from roughly the same as the last, marked just here on the map. From this fast travel point, begin following the path on screen.
Watch your back. Turn around.
Eventually, you'll locate this cave with one of the 5 available bounties within this region. Either before or after defeating these enemies, locate this corpse within the cave and you'll find the Cartographer's companion sitting within their inventory. Our next location begins from the previous, marked just here on the map. From this cave, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate these runes. Here, you'll find an additional 1 of the 5 available bounties within this region. Upon defeating the duo, locate a single piece of Adra Ban on one of their corpses. Once done, head over to the back of the runes to locate the Galawain Totem sitting right here.
Bet that was part.
Next, begin following the steps on screen. Eventually, you'll unlock this secret room. Head inside to find this chest with the Helwalker's vestments inside. Our next location is back to the Warden Tower within the south. Once having defeated Amalia, you can now complete the Warden's Warding side quest and receive Ashfall's legacy as your reward.
I see.
Additionally, if you have previously saved Gillen during the A Cure for Rage side quest, then she will now have the Pearlescent Icosahedral Helstone for sale, as well as 2 pieces of Adra Ban. Our next location is Solace Keep, marked just here on the map. Once inside of the keep, speak with this merchant here,
Listen, everyone.
and they will have Gourmand's Delight for sale. Next, speak with this merchant and they will have the Son of Black Heaven for sale. Next, head down to the Forge Master and he will have Faith and Conviction and Gauntlets of Devotion for sale. Additionally, he will also sell 2 pieces of Adra Ban and 3 pieces of Corrupted Adra. Next, speak with him again, and if you've been gathering the star metal along the way, you should have 3 pieces so far. You can use 2 pieces to acquire both weapon variants, being Moonstrike and Meteor Blade. Both of these uniques can be evolved into additional uniques using an additional piece of star metal. There is 1 more located within Galawain's tusks, making all 4 uniques available on any playthrough. Simply hand the Forge Master the weapon with another piece of star metal for either Ondra's Offence or Heavenstrike. Next, follow the path on screen to locate this merchant. Within their wares, you will find 1 single piece of Adra Ban. Next, I advise collecting all 5 of the following bounties.
Put that poor husk out of its misery.
Finally, head into the main lift and progress the main story before leaving. Our next location is west of Solace Keep, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find this NPC with the Keep History Alive side quest available. The quest itself doesn't reward any uniques, but it does allow access to an area that has uniques within. Our next location is north of the last, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find this tower. First, head to the bottom floor and retrieve this key. Next, head to the top floor and open this door. In here, you'll find this chest with the Ring of Greater Overseeing inside. Our next location is north of the last, marked just here on the map. When ready, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate this lava stream. First, follow the path on screen again to locate the 3rd Galawain Fragment, sitting right here. Next, return to the stream and follow the path on screen. Once inside of this tower, locate this chest right here with the Sentinel Mail and 1 piece of Adra Ban inside. Next, heading outside of the tower, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate the 4th Galawain Fragment, sitting just here. Our next location begins from the last, marked right here on the map. When ready, follow the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate the Lost Village.
I feel like
We're here for you.
fine.
Once progressing the main quest here, head inside of this house to find this chest. Inside, you will find the Disciples' Ring. Next, when ready, begin following the path on screen. The boss located here is allegedly meant to drop a piece of Adra Ban, but I didn't have any such luck. When ready, head inside the dungeon. Upon reaching the very end of the dungeon, you will find this room. At the back of the room and on this table, you will find Battletrance. Our next location is west of the last, marked just here on the map. Here, you'll find this small island surrounded with lava. Using ice, make your way over. Once here, head to the top of the camp to find this lockbox with the Spellblade gloves inside. Our next location is just slightly north of the last, marked right here on the map. Here, from this fast travel point, begin following the path on screen.
We can't. No, we can't. They were sick.
Eventually, you'll locate this merchant.
Wares.
Within their wares, you will find Threads of the Faithful, Greaves of Exalted Stride, and 2 pieces of Adra Ban for sale. Next, upon speaking with this NPC,
You!
By the gods, deliver.
And heading inside of the archives, you'll eventually locate this room. Here you'll find this chest with Iolara's grimoire and a single piece of Adra Ban inside. The side quest does not reward any unique items, so resolve this however you like. Our next location begins from the same as the last, marked right here on the map. When ready, begin following the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate this chest with the umbral needle inside. Our next location is far west, marked right here on the map. When arriving here, follow the path on screen. Eventually, you'll locate this chest with a single piece of Adra Ban inside. Next, begin making your way to the roof. Once here, you'll find the 5th Galawain Fragment sitting just here. Next, head on over to the opposite building. To locate this trap chest. Inside, you will find the Sentinel Gloves. Next, make your way through the prison and progress the Homecoming side quest. When ready, retrieve the key one way or another. Upon freeing Petru, he will reward you with Ninagorth's gruesome grasp. Our next location is south, marked right here on the map. When arriving here, begin following the path on screen. Here, you'll find this chest with the imp catchers inside. Next, when ready, begin heading into the nearby dungeon. When first arriving here, you'll see this ledge. I'm not entirely sure how to access this without using the following method, so I do advise using this. When ready, position yourself right here and use the charge skill to access this ledge. Once up, follow the path on screen to locate this chest with Forge's friend inside. Next, when venturing further through the cave, you'll eventually locate this section. Begin following the path on screen to eventually locate this chest with the lava forged plate inside. Next, when exiting this cave on the opposite side and progressing the main quest, begin following the path on screen to locate the 6th and final Galawain Fragment, sitting just here. Next, at this small camp, head towards the back to locate this lockbox with Dark Rebirth inside. Our next location is Solace Keep, marked just here on the map. Once here, you'll first want to cash in on your bounties if you haven't done so already. Once done, you will be rewarded with Warden's Oath. Next, upon progressing the main quest, you will venture into the lava tubes. Fair warning, there are spoilers ahead, folks. When progressing through the lava tubes, you'll eventually locate this section. Follow the path on screen to locate this locked room. Within here, you will find a lacerity. Next, upon arriving at the end of the lava tubes, you'll be faced with a confrontation. For the sake of this guide, you will want to save Solace Keep and engage in combat here. Once done, you will find the Councillor's Garb and the Councillor's Shoes on this corpse. Once having completed the main quest here, return to Mihaela and she will reward you with the Bastion of Solace.
Marius.
Right.
That's it for this guide, folks. First things first, I do now have a Discord, which I'm slowly populating with handcrafted guides. It's very bare bones at the moment, but it is a work in progress, so do feel free to stop on by and liven the place up. I am working on all of the major regions, and I intend to get these videos out at a slightly quicker pace. I do, of course, have a range of guides on the channel already, and I will endlessly be working on many more, so do feel free to stop on by and check things out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, peace.